Alright, how's everyone doing? Good to see all of you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And yes, I'm here grinding more BL3. Two reasons. One, um, yesterday's best run missed world record by about 300 milliseconds. So, pain. Two, Brick of Butter's right on our heels. Very close time-wise to the times we're working with. So, I want to maintain my lead. I want to maintain it so that people have to work harder and then surpass it. And then they get it to a point where I can no longer compete, because that is the goal. What do you think about that, Kevin? It's a Kevin. How we doing? Pup T, Sen, David, Roddy, Sinju, Bountardos, Jester, Rune, Roddy. Did I get you guys? I don't know. Brain glitching. Starting work tomorrow, so looking to sleep now. Have a good day. Take it easy, David. Have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. So first, let me turn that off, and then load in, and then turn it on, so we have EchoCast. Butter good, butter very good. Trying to think about my choice of Stinger element. There's a couple things I want to work in more to the run today. More precise movement where possible. Maybe change my Stinger element to Cryo for neutrality, because this would mean it would no longer be negative against flesh. It would still be slightly positive against armor. Wouldn't change the matchup against shields. Corrosive is better against armor, but I can't think of a situation where I'm actually failing to 1 Nova an armored target. So Cryo, I guess, makes sense. But Stinger element matters so little for this run that I've hit records with a non-Ellie. I've hit records with a Corrosive. I hit records with a Cryo. Like, it matters very little. The one that doesn't make any sense to run is Rad, because it provides no advantage. So, like, bleh. What was the other thing I wanted to do? There was one more thing I wanted to be better about. Oh, yeah, sliding for static charge for Stinger Novas more. It should only apply to one target, but that is a bigger chain to a second target. Morning, Ember. How you doing? Nice to see some BL3 again. Yeah, this is a third BL3 stream I've done in a row. Just had the itch for it. I don't know how much of this week will be BL3 stuff. I know Thursday will be Wonderland stuff, because I like playing Wonderlands on Thursdays. But yeah, I don't know. Thursday might also be BL3 stuff. I might do a long stream Thursday. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, Peric, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, warm-up run. First run of the day. Tired, but that's every day. Finally got a day off, which is nice. I've had the BL3 itch as well, just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Do it. It's always a good time. Oh, I forgot live split. This should be tutorial crystals, so it'll be fine. Proof that I'm not awake. Brekkie eaten? I did not eat brekkie, but I've got coffee. And that's all the brekkie anyone needs, right? No one's ever died from not eating food. Stare.
Tendons first. It's good for your beak. Death, do you see me?
I have no idea what pace I'm on.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
So I guess this will be a bit of a surprise run.
These structures are thousands of years old, but there is no record of any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
Distract them.
More crystals. Interesting.
Don't hold back. A slaughter to remember.
Someone remind me to open live split after this run. I actually use the timer for visual cues for certain things. So this is, I feel naked.
Bucket rats.
Hey, Jester.
Your path.
I do that sometimes too.
Invincible. This is impenetrable. Distract them.
I wonder if having the pet hang out there, if possible, is optimal. Because that might eliminate my need of a kick charger. Like, entirely. Which would be kinda crazy.
That's the spirit. Sworn. Formidable obstacle. Sniffed it out, did you? Go for the eyes.
I went way slower going into that jump than I needed to, but safety. Ooh, that was perfectly timed. Yeah, the ability to spam here because of that annoyant helps a lot. I do miss my rad explosions for little things, but
Weak. All of you are weak.
for GTD it's not necessary. That was a little slow.
Just to close your eyes. They like you. The hunt sings.
I think I'm at about 815 right now. Which is pretty decent.
Fly. The hunt takes all. Deal with these.
That was unfortunate.
A good hunt.
That was very unfortunate.
You're too kind.
Big time loss. Game you like more, Build Through Wonderlands? Why does it have to be a competition?
Bucket racks.
Trying something out there. Now, I doubt that was an optimal move,
Too many to count.
but I don't think I technically lose much time from doing that.
Yes, into the fray.
You know what you're using now? Grenade regen.
Another false sight.
me not mess up my movement 1,000 different ways.
The hunt takes all.
I have no idea how fast this run is.
Rest now. Your hunt is over. I like your enthusiasm, beast.
Just getting a first run this far is nice, though. Bodes well. Or terribly. Because if I'm using up all the skill on the first run where I'm not properly awake, then...
There. That must be the source of the energy signature. Go in, Vault Hunter, so we may get a reading on whatever's...
Things like that happen. Things like that happen. Why did I take a sip there? Oh, no.
Bucket racks.
Alright, that's like a 10-second loss on Scourge for no reason at all. I didn't move far forward enough. It's the second time in 2 days I've done that. You'd think I'd learn. But I don't.
Invincible.
Also, where was my groundbreaker there?
Go now.
Two items over there, huh? Well, we got a bunch of troll spawns. This is a good warm-up run.
I can break this now. Distract them.
I've now been reminded to pay attention properly during Scourge.
The hunt sings. Decomposition suits you. Pocket racks. Exhilarating.
I got a slow teleport there too, so.
Seeds of your violence. Overwhelm them. I return for those who came up.
Bad at video games.
This is my purpose.
Excellent takedown, Vault Hunter. I have begun research on the nature of high fives, and I will personally give you one as soon as I compile a full report and send it out for peer review. Expected in about 3 years.
Okay, so let me just do this. I'm gonna have to go back in the VOD and see exactly when this run started. 1 second. Alright, 30:48 is when it stopped. So... Okay, that's about 17 minutes. Okay, that was about 17 even. I was... My brain broke for a second. I was like, hang on. No, I missed a digit. So I would double check our math. So, really good as far as warm-up runs go. And for the next one, I will remember to use Live Split. BDL3? Yeah, stump BDL3. Hey, Archimedes, how you doing? Good to see you. Also, I forgot EchoCast. Everyone's having a great day? Hopefully. Hopefully it turns out to be a great day. How it goes? It goes okay, Hawken. We just did a warm-up run. First run of the day, we managed to get a 17-minute, even. Like 17, give or take a few milliseconds, but...
Little friend.
I forgot to have my timer on screen and stuff.
Destroy that guardian.
Got salty over my old Hemo run today. I was watching it back for a conversation official. I'm pretty sure I could have had sub 50. Well, yeah, that's Hemo for you. Hemo and Malawan are the ones that just kind of cuck you. Hey T-Dog, how you doing? Doing good today, woke up feeling good. Planning to stream soon, just want to pop in and say hello to all my friends. Good for you, good for you. Alright. I was waiting for that. Messing up 2 slides at the start of the takedown, losing 5 seconds.
The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Your weakness is noted. Pocket rats.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
No. Don't do it.
Well tracked, beast. So much work left to do. Welcome back, little friend.
Seeing how close he got to a PB yesterday, I was thinking, man, at least let me beat it first. Well, Butter's right on my heels. Butter put in a 1646, which is not far off. Or live split? Oh, I have it on, I didn't turn on the source. There you go, thank you. That was a 117 room 1 that I did not time the pillar well. I need to actually look at the pillar before I go. Because sometimes it might be worth waiting that 1 second.
Distract them.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
The thrill of the hunt. Whence you came. Open the eyes. Feel the bloodlust. The hunt takes all. Racks up my sleep.
That's an unfortunate spawn pattern to get. That's a little too slow for my taste. You can cryo stinger again? I've been bouncing back and forth. I matched the 1634 on a corrosive one. I was thinking about it, and in terms of areas where I want more consistency, I guess cryo makes sense, because I'm not actually using the stinger against armor targets that often. It's like manticores, which I can already one-shot with the cryo one, because it's still a positive matchup. But the thing that I want more consistency in is the flesh enemies. I often don't one-shot those with the stinger, with the corrosive one, because that's negative against flesh. Cryo's neutral, while still getting elemental bonuses. So, like, it still gets my guardian rank LE damage. And then I think cryo's the same against shields as corrosive. So it makes sense, even though it's not as good. But stinger element matters so little for this content, even at its speedrunning context, that, like, you can honestly get away with any of them except for rad.
Glad to have you back.
Which is why rad is the only one I don't keep on me.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that guardian.
You could probably get away with rad too, it just would actually be worse.
Sky's fury.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
That's an unfortunate double bounce that might have been lucky.
My purpose. Fly.
See, I hate getting this behavior because this happens. Whatever, played out for practice.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Run rad, do the rad solutions actually do anything? No. Because you'd be very unlikely to even place a rad dot successfully.
Those vines are identical to those found on Necrotafeo. I never thought to connect them to that planet's descendants.
So, like, occasionally you might actually get a rad solution kill, but, like, why do that when you could just kill? You know?
Go for the eyes.
More crystals. Interesting.
Started targeting them with nades instead of novas. Yeah. Yeah, I need to be better about that. I'm still not quite used to having infinite nades. And I really need to play around it more.
A slaughter to remember. Racks up my sleeve.
Hey, Reparation, how you doing? I'm about 10 seconds behind a decent pace. I can still make it up if I somehow have, like, a really fast next room.
There's blood everywhere. I cannot break through.
Ha! I actually crit him. God Gamer.
My burden is a million worlds. I live in death, while others walk and burn life. Pocket rats.
Oh.
Run! Run, you weakling!
Oh. Okay, well. Wasn't expecting that. I was doing it before Infinite Nades, just didn't look at my nade count until I got to Anathema and played accordingly. Ah. That's the better play.
Quickly now, the hunt still rages.
Okay, better room one this time. Hopefully, Copium.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
I hate that straggler. I hate it. Hate him, hate him, hate him. And now I got this one over here too. Ugh. That could have been so fast, but nope.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Stupid class. Hey, Dex.
These guardians are different somehow. They attacked this planet. What purpose could they have?
Invincible.
More crystals. Interesting.
Eat the tensions first. It's good for your peak.
I hope that doesn't cause weirdness with the items once. Not killing the full set. I decided to experiment there on a whim, and it might bite me.
I want to see what your guts look like. Yes, into the fray.
Yeah, I'm one cycle behind where I normally am here.
Death, do you see me? Attack.
Kinda worked out, though. Oh yeah, I exhausted the spawns. Yeah, I killed a lot more than I normally do.
My burden is a billion worlds. I live and die, while others watch and turn blind. Distract them. Weak. All of you are weak.
I did lose some time there, though. I shouldn't have experimented in that room. But oh well.
Let them hear your ring.
I'm getting a little too cheeky, is my problem right now. Yeah, I'm getting a little too adventurous. Play it out, though.
Pocket rats. What the hell happened? I sent you all to death.
That was slow cycle.
Overwhelm them. You look intact. No, stay alive.
So 8:30 Anathema, it's fine. But my pet's alive, so I have a little more move speed going into the next section.
Shame to see such brilliant ancient technology destroyed, but
And then I mess up basic platforming,
to watch.
as one does.
Distract them.
What? I don't know what I hit. But okay. I've never actually died that way before. Hey Pericles, how are the runs? Okay so far, except for that one. Minor mishap. It was scuffed earlier on anyway. I took a good start and squandered it in that run. I should have been like 20 seconds ahead. But instead I was 10 seconds behind.
Try that guardian.
Because greed. It'd be like that sometimes.
Nobody does. Marcus munitions. Pocket rats.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Another fall. The chaos. You there. How will your last breath go? The hunt sings.
Huh. That's unfortunate. Actually hit the crit spot? Weird.
Let them hear your rage. Defenders.
So like my room 1 It's not good today. The rest is fine.
An Iridian temple.
I can be very aggressive with that jump.
The signal.
I was waiting for the boxes there to line it up in the past. Oh, there's a reset. But I don't think I have to. I think as long as I have my IPS stacks, I can do it from like halfway up the ramp.
Those vines are identical to those found on
Which
Nexus trail.
is something I should test before doing an actual run.
Disintegrating structure.
But it's me. It's me. I'm not gonna test. I'm just gonna do it and then complain when it doesn't work.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to
As all gamers do.
so much as burst open from within.
Ah, damn it. Saw that coming. Oh, it's that spawn pattern. Oh, that's so shit, too. I gotta slow down and focus on this. This is part of what I mean when I talk about how I have a rough first half compared to a lot of other runners. For some reason, Room 1, my brain does not work properly when it comes to it. So I think what it is I don't quite have I don't have like an individual muscle memory programming for each spawn set. So I just kind of do the same thing because I'm not paying enough attention to which spawn set I have. And for some it works fine. For some it doesn't. So it's like a 50-50 shot on whether what I'm doing applies to what's happening.
Ready to go?
Not even 50-50, it's 33%.
Enter the breach.
That's why some runs I'll have a 113 room 1. Other runs I'll have a 135. An area I should practice.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Slaughtered remember! Sky's fury!
So that happens when I compensate too much in the other direction, paying more attention to the enemies than I am to how close they are to me. It's a room 1 practice kind of stream.
Make a trophy of me. Ready for a fight? peak. The hunt sings.
That's why we're practicing this. I'm trying different positions here, and it's, ugh. Who else understands the pain of trying to do a very finite adjustment in 2D or 3D design software, but your mount's DPI is set way too high for the task? You keep trying anyway, but the object you're moving keeps going to either side of where you want it. Not that exact thing, but I get the premise of the frustration, and yeah, that sounds awful.
Ready to go?
I need to reconstruct how I do this first room, because that's where I'm losing time. That's the common thread across 9 out of 10 of my successful runs. The place where I lost time is this first room. So I need to sort of deprogram and reprogram myself.
Destroy that guardian.
Don't hold back.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Fly.
This first bit is fine, it's just I need to adjust for the last, like, third of the room. Okay, from this point is where I think I need to be faster.
Formidable obstacle. Go for the eyes.
What if I hang out here?
The hunt takes all.
Alright, it's a little better. I'll have to try that lineup again on the next run.
Don't be on it this time.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Yeah, I'll have to try that lineup on the next run. Stupid part is, I have DPI cycling buttons to swap between preferred DPIs. Your brain just won't let you continue.
These structures are thousands of years old, but there is no record of any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
Distract them.
More crystals. Interesting.
So I didn't get an ideal spawn set there, but
Too many to count.
there's a couple decent recoveries. So I'll take it.
Eat the tendons first. It's good for your beak. You there. How are your last breaths going?
GTD streams cozy. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Bucket rats.
I've been not feeling so great health-wise the last week or so. And GTD streams are... I've mentioned this every time, but GTD streams are a good way for me to still go live. Despite not feeling fantastic.
My burden is a billion worlds. I live and die, while others watch and turn blindly on.
That's very inconvenient. There's really a diadem just hanging out, killing my time. That fuck cost me like 6 seconds. Not fantastic pace, but it's okay.
Run, you weakling! What the hell happened? Deal with these. Racks up my sleeve. Attack! Invincible! Return to me. We have much ahead of us. Stay alive! Just to close your eyes. They like those.
Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Again, I got experimental at a time I probably shouldn't have, but didn't kill the run, so...
A world above. But no one fallen masters paid for what it waits. Your
Okay. Yeah, I bounced off that floating thing last time. That's what killed me.
Nice one. Attack.
Alright, need to remember to not kill more than I have to here. But I need to kill more than that.
They'll never learn. A slaughter to remember.
I think I'm still 2 seconds ahead.
Pocket rats.
Not gonna be 2 seconds ahead anymore, but... Why are they so aggressive?
Sky's fury.
This is why not killing is often the answer on crystals. Because these guys... These dive-bombing Sarahs... What the shit is happening?
Enough time may yet live in paradise. Your mind will learn to thrive within there. Too many to count. Just to close your eyes. They like it.
I missed a straggler there that cost me a couple seconds, but...
Seems unbreakable.
Wish for Mother moves items and Scourge Fight would suck, yeah. Holy shit you were pondering about is hitting the fan? True.
There. That must be the source of the energy source.
Alright, I need to not go too far forward, but also not too far back on Scourge. I think I hit the spot. Yeah.
So it must be. Is a reckoning. This is my purpose. Tackle with the dog. Fly.
Why are you hiding? I lost time to that one hiding.
Let's see what you hide. Four.
fine. This isn't the run, but it was a good run.
Pocket rats. Let me see what lies within.
Man, this was close. This was real close. This was real fucking close. Ah.
Well done.
What's world record? 1634.
I've created a
By me.
form to take notes when you
I'm
go
just
on
trying to
a
beat my
mission.
own record.
Now I can check off the box that says takedown of otherworldly automaton. There, I've checked it off.
So, new strats are definitely at work. I'm consistently hitting around that 1640 mark. I just made enough minor errors there that added up to about 5 seconds. Like, I lost a couple seconds per crystal on crystals too. It was like 2 seconds per crystal. So that's 6 already. And then I lost about 2 seconds from the straggler and Scourge Teleport 1. There was something else I lost like 6 seconds in, now that I remember. I remember complaining about it, I don't remember what it was. Let's run again. And the Dancing Diadem, that's what it was. Thank you, Sudden Death Mode. The Dancing Diadem was enough time on its own. I'm trying to refine my movement a little bit, make sharper turns. The awkward thing is when you're running a lot of movement speed boosts in your kit, you need to be moving faster before the game allows you to slide,
Play that guardian.
because you need to be moving at a certain percentage of your maximum movement speed to be able to slide. But if you hit the button to like do a slide boost and you're not at enough, then you just immediately ground slam and fall to your death. And that's something I want to avoid. So I err on the side of too slow rather than risking losing an entire run by going too fast, which is why I get so many runs that are close but not quite there, because I'm not taking enough risks. So the goal here, get a sub 120 room 1 and then play risky. Go big or go home. Yep.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
The tendons first. It's good for your beak. The hunt sings.
Okay.
Now, let's hunt together. Pocket rats.
Okay. Reset. I would scream every time I tried sliding and said crouched on Zane, causing me to hit third base of the rocket launcher on Slaughter. Yep, that's exactly what happens. It's not too big a deal in something like Malawon, where you'll just crouch. You might lose half a second every time that happens. But if it happens on Guardian, you could just full ground slam into the pit and lose an entire run. So having more precise lineups helps a lot. That's something that Brick and Butter has really done a lot to pioneer. Precise lineups for slide boosts, precise lineups for rocket jumps. I've done some, but not nearly as much.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Invincible. Distract them. Bucket rats.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. Alright, that's the play. That's the spot.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
That was good. Alright, we have our new room 1 strats.
Yes, into the fray.
See, that's why we have that safety lineup for that slide boost. I lost about 2 seconds there, but it's better than losing the entire good start.
Any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
This is my purpose.
More crystals. Interesting.
Hey, Pris, how you doing? Oh, Pris, I was rereading some more JJK, and yeah, I'm very excited for where the anime will end up in a couple years. Very excited. Like some of the stuff we were talking about, I'm even more hyped for it now. Maki is insane, dude.
Racks up my sleeve.
So effective with her page time. Just, for some reason, whenever it's Maki's turn to fight, the action shots, like the composition with the poses and everything just gets so much better. Like, there's so many good stills that I really want to see animated. And they just happen to all involve Maki. Weird how that worked out. 356 here.
Accelerating!
Lost a little bit of time there, but that's okay.
Run, you weakling!
That was almost a run ender.
Hunt them down! Distract them! Weak! All of you are weak!
I almost got cliffed. That would have been very upsetting. Mock Development Chapter 1 over and over, absolutely.
Attack!
Now I'm playing GTD, let's go. Yeah, Priz, everything involving Maki and Toji, I'm just so fucking excited for.
Perfect.
It's gonna be crazy.
Strip them bare!
Honestly, while we're talking about it, Naobito's probably gonna be pretty filthy too. And Naoya, but it's Naoya.
Stay alive!
Safety strats. Very awkward safety strats.
Better next time. Did I save your life? Yes. Did I inspect you for weak points?
Oh.
Deal with these.
Eight, 10. I'll take that.
Shame to see such brilliant ancient technology destroyed, but I must admit you make it entertaining to watch.
The hunt takes all.
Almost caught myself with a fish midair.
Rex.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Aww. Oh. 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 No shot that happened. Biggest possible, unavoidable, complete RNG time loss in the run on the best run of the day. Yeah, that just killed the run. It's dead. It's completely dead. Completely out of my control. Game surely wants you to play more, apparently. Hey, Mr. Adblock. And those of you who experience speedrunning other games might be thinking, oh, well, surely there's a way to counter that. Or route that in. No. It is a completely unavoidable, completely random spawn with no counterplay that is only a time loss because of the amount of time it takes for them to spawn in and then get to you. Even if you were to one-shot them instantly the second their hitboxes came in, it would be a time loss.
Too many to count.
So I'll play it out for practice, but that is very tilting.
Distract them.
Cat not only jumped on my desk, knocked stuff in front of my monitor so I couldn't see it for a couple seconds. I had to move it quickly.
Pocket Rex.
And I messed this room up horribly, too. Ugh. Yeah, 20 seconds behind now. I'll stop the timer, and we'll go for a Scourge time for that board. That's so annoying. Yeah, I'm a full 20 seconds behind. Maybe I just play it out. Fuck it. That's still so annoying. I hate it.
That must be the source of the energy signature.
This is absolutely, like, this run doesn't have a chance anymore. But I'll play it out to see. Fine.
Distract them.
I messed that up. I need splits. The thing is, Dex, when would I have time to split in this run? People ask that a lot about EGR. Oh, well, I'm dead anyway. Cool. It went to shit. everything after Anathema just went to shit. People ask that a lot in EGR, why most runners didn't have splits, like Gar would use splits, but the fact is, when do you have time to split? And, like, do you remember to do it? In a takedown, it would be nice to know where you're losing time and stuff, but, like, when are you gonna do it? I suppose during Guardian Takedown, you have a couple sections where you're just in the air using jump pads. You could hit splits during those, but... speaking for myself, I wouldn't remember. GTDL3? This is the only content in this game. How you doing, Stone Sloan? I remember speedrunning BL2's Magic Slaughter, and boy did it feel good to finally get mage spawns after waves 2 and 4 in the same run. RNG spawns be like... Those aren't viable unless you have a little downtime. Yeah. So, like, I can hit a split while waiting for doors to open after rooms 1... After room 1, after crystals 1, after post-crystals 1 hallway, and then while sliding down to Anathema, I can find time while waiting for the portal to appear on Anathema, and then I could find time jump pad to crystals 2, and then jump pad to last combat before Scourge, and then jump pad into Scourge, but it really wouldn't serve a purpose. That's a lot of extra shit for me to remember that just... Yeah. And those splits don't line up with where I would want splits. Not exactly. They're close, but they're not exact. If you have an auto splitter, usually it's keyed by images that are pretty constant. If you got a now entering for each section, then maybe. There is a now entering. But I think other text can overwrite it. So, like, if I go down at the wrong frame, then the splitter would just get confused.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Invincible! You are great. Formidable obstacle. Overwhelm them!
For EGR, splits make sense. In fact, if I do what I plan on doing Thursday stream, I might actually set up some splits. Maybe.
Let them hear your rage! Accelerating! Fucking rats!
It was slower anyway. And so hi, love you guys, love you too, buddy. Anyone who's just joined us recently, today we came within 5 seconds of improving the record in a run with like 11 seconds of time loss. Yesterday was a run within 300 milliseconds of record. So we're like right there. We're right there. Now, the record we're competing against is my own run, but it's
I missed you, little
It stood for 9 months.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that Guardian.
There's a lot more useful tech and improved strats in the run nowadays. So, it's a matter of time. If I don't improve it, someone else will. Butter's very close to doing so. Hawkins getting real close. Soccer could do it if she had the time and the interest. Favorite part of Wonderland's when the Berserker said, I'm gonna Berserk, and then Berserk like 14 people. True. I didn't know spot. Come up with a marvelous bachelorette party. I'd love to hear the idea.
Distract them.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
There's too many to count. Pocket rats.
Can't figure out if I killed that straggler or not. I guess we'll find out in about 20 seconds.
Thrill of the hunt.
Not the fastest, but
An Iridian temple.
oh,
That must be the source
that's
of the
fine.
signal.
So now we know. Jump too early. I don't know about a Marvel-themed bachelorette party, just don't dress up as Black Widow.
These structures
Making
are
progress in
thousands
college
of
application
years
stuff.
old.
Nice.
There's no record of any Iridian ruins on
Gonna be female strippers dancing on ladders instead of poles, and they'll be wearing Playboy construction worker costumes. If their boobs are too big, construction-themed pasties can work too. The song they'll be dancing to is Work by Fifth Harmony. Follow-up question, why? Counterpoint, why not? Okay, I understand. That was a cute little slide boost.
Let them hear your rage.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
The hunt sings.
Because it's fun? Fair enough. Are you actually in charge of planning a bachelorette party right now? Is it your own? Did I miss something? Or is it just one of those good ideas to keep under your belt for a rainy day?
Back to killing. A slaughter to remember. Pocket rats. Well tracked.
Yeah, that was kind of ass.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
If I hit the pillar, I'll reset. cool. Who says anyone has to be getting married in order to have a bachelorette party?
These guardians are different somehow. They attacked this planet.
I suppose I'm not an authority on the subject to argue. Might just do it for an upcoming birthday. It requires money. Money? Yo. The infinite struggle. I would do this, but money. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't hold back!
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Distract them!
Literally going crazy, working 2 jobs, credit card bills, still stagnant. No, I feel you, Moo Girl. I've been, stressing about stuff, too. Yeah, no, similar sphere of things, yeah. Totally get you. I'm attempting to find silver linings in some of these, struggles, though. Like, for example, my insurance company forcing me to change plans, the end of this year. Pet? Alright, Pet just decided not to revive me for a full 10 seconds, so that's a reset. Insurance company forcing me to change plans at the end of the year, and make me pay more, might end up working out slightly to my advantage because I might be able to get a vaguely comparable plan that also has dental. Which would be good because I've not been able to afford dental for like a few years. By a few, I mean like 8. Teeth are important. What do you want to do? Eat? Premium teeth.
Back, little friend.
I know for a fact I have at least 2 cavities. At least 2.
Vault Hunter and destroy that.
They're just kind of chilling. I have a tooth that I chipped in 2016 and never did anything about. It's just kind of there. I just try not to touch it. So. I decided not to do college, so I have to find a place to live, and everything's expensive, so yay me. It takes a lot to make that decision, Rune, and I'm proud of you for doing what you think is correct for you. I'm sorry you gotta deal with the whole, hey, welcome to the real world. Money is everything shit, but no. You need teeth, Nancy Reagan. I'll not waste my time and money failing. No, I totally get you. I dropped out after 2 years because it just wasn't for me. Like, it was just a waste of money. So, been there. I was fortunate. I managed to find a place to work within a couple months. And then that started the story arc where Quag was working 4 part-time jobs at the same time for several years. And arguably never recovered. Kind of regret not going to college to be a mechanic. It depends on the person. For some people, college opens up a lot of doors for them. For some people, the way they function internally lines up well with the way you need to function to get through college. Some people can fine-tune, like, some people do better by living on campus, some people don't. Some people, you know, do better by not going at all. It's an individual thing. I wish there was less societal pressure for like, hey, you have to figure out your entire life at 16, 17 years old and then go to college or else it's all over, because no, that's not how the world works. It should be presented as, hey, if you're looking to do these specific things, this could really help you on that path. But, you know, that doesn't sell well. So, of course, that's not how it's presented. Don't want to be in debt the rest of my life, you know? No, I totally get you. Totally get you. I'm fortunate enough that I'm in a situation where I'm not in any debt. I could probably not have said that if I had continued going to school fruitlessly. I would probably still be in a lot of debt right now, but I decided to cut my losses, and, you know, I'm not exactly living a life of infinite means, but I'm not in debt, which is more than most people can say. I had a blast at college, learned so much, and by graduation knew without a doubt I was never going to grad school. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Being a teen parent, I did have to figure it all out at 16, and it's tough to do. It should not be something that is forced to the point where it is. Obviously, in that kind of circumstance, you do need to figure some shit out quickly. But, like, the whole idea that... So, like, I got bumped up a year, early on. So, I was, I graduated high school at 17. So, like, at 15, 16 was like, alright, figure out your whole life now. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what's happening in my own body right now. You want me to figure out the trajectory of my life for the next 60 years? Maybe no. I got them trauma dump essay scholarships. Job isn't bad, but I'm legally blind, so I get assistance, which is nice, but I've been really wanting to work on cars for the past few years. Unfortunately, you need a license to apply for a mechanic shop, so yeah, shit sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear, Austin. That's a rough one. And I wish, people were more aware of the existence of situations like yours, which don't follow the conventional path of, you know, the whole college right out of high school and then immediately into the infinite number of jobs to degree holders thing, because that scenario doesn't exist for most people. So consider a trade school. I have, and the things that interest me are too physical for me. I totally get you, Rune. I totally get you. I'm fortunate enough that my health circumstances were not so severe at that point in my life. So I did have options, even if I didn't use them. But nowadays, like, a tough spot, I know I can get through it. I know you can too. And once again, it takes a lot to make the decisions that you're making in your own best interest. So seriously, hats off to you for having the maturity to know what's right for you, or at least know what isn't right for you right now. Because a lot of people would just try to brute force it and spiral, and it would not end well. You're not doing that. So, good job. Yesterday I just about broke down because I was so fucking overwhelmed with all the stuff I had to do. And I don't think inflicting that on young people is healthy. I don't think it is. I don't think that's something you should have to go through, Snowswan, but know that someone who's also been there, I'm sure most people in chat have been there as well. You ever need to vent about it, we're here for you. Dogs are awesome. Dogs are awesome. Degrees aren't enough at times either. It's like, oh, you have a degree? What else you got? Are you maintaining 6 certifications? I'm excluding that you need 8 years of experience in subject X that's only been around for 2 years. Yeah, entry-level jobs are asking for experience, like amounts of experience that you don't even have that much in higher education. They'll be like 9 years of experience. Bro, I went to school for 8 years for this and just got out. What do you mean? Like, huh? Obviously 9 years isn't entry level, but you get what I'm getting at. As with everything in life, something that people don't tell young people enough is it's not about your qualifications, it's about who you know. Now, that could have a positive side and a negative side. Obviously, the negative side is like you might have to deal with a little bit of nepotism as you work your way up through the working world. But the positive side is the more networking you do, knowing people can help you get into positions that you don't meet the strict requirements for. Like one of the best jobs I ever had, before it wasn't one of the best jobs I ever had, was they required a degree that I did not have. But they also required a certification, which I was eligible to, go through and do. So I went and did that. But I got the job anyway, despite not having a degree, because I interviewed well. Other experiences and resume things I've done in my life made me a good candidate. And I was able to be recommended by someone already working at that company who vouched for me because they knew me. And they knew I was a good fit for the job. So, like, the whole degrees are everything thing, yeah, no, that's a lie designed to put you in debt. Depending on what you're doing, you might need one. But this idea that everything, you don't. Frankly, I shouldn't have gone to college. I had a great time and things worked out eventually, but I'd have been objectively better off doing something else. Yeah, for a few years I thought about what it'd have been like if I had, finished college, but it not right for me. Dad said a lot of programs are traps for people who don't have experience and some things aren't actually needed. True. He's right. Thankfully, my brother's already been through the college process and able to set me on stuff to focus my energy on. I now know that I have until around March to get my application into ideal college if I want priority. That's a good advocate to have in your corner. Glad your brother's supporting you there. It's coming to finger the man. How you doing, Glenny? Knowing people's how the world works 95% of the time, network's an enormous help. Yeah. Like, who you know matters more than anything else. If you're trying to find work or just meet people for any purpose, really, in life, who you know is everything. Like, this applies professionally and personally. Just who you know. Had a disability and wanted to work in a certain field sucks and considered a liability to some companies. I totally get you, Austin. If I was in a position where my expenses were any higher than they are now, I would probably need to find a side gig outside of streaming. I'm fortunate that my circumstances are not as such right now, and I have a good support system in the background, so I'd be fine for a bit. But going back into like conventional physical work, I would probably just get on disability instead, because I'm physically not well enough to handle most stuff. At least not for the amount of time required. Like anything more complex than sitting behind a desk, a little much for you, boy, these days. OnlyFans exists. I took nail school to do nails. Obviously, they didn't teach us how to do them, and the only reason I've grown in my career as fast as I have is because of my prior experience to school. Yeah, other skills you've picked up in your life, helping you in your career. Sounds about right. If you do your job networking, you can get to a spot where you pretty much never have to interview or even look for jobs. Like, if you get well established in a field, then on recommendations alone, you can just have not job security, but good prospects for jobs. Anyway, let me get another run in.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Weak! All of you are weak!
I could have been better in the rack behavior department, but
An Iridian temple! That must be the source of the signal.
oh well. Don't hit the pillar. Come on. Oh, you're on this build perfect. Any room for improvement on it? I'll have to take a look. There's some specific choices. Oh, well. I can take a look now. Because I missed the slide boost. There's some specific choices I've made for speedrunning that aren't optimal for the build itself. Like, for example, all the instances where I have stragglers are because I've traded damage for movement in a lot of areas. Like, I have a double move speed passive on this artifact, and I'm running a Jabber instead of a Spider and Scorcher. We're even running a Beefcake Jabber over a Gunslinger Jabber. Gunslinger Jabber would give crit damage, which would help out the consistency of whenever I have to use the Kick Charger against things. But the reason why we use the Beefcake Jabber is because it has an attack command that is melee, forcing it to move to where I point it if I attack command, which is more advantageous for speedrunning stuff. Because the Gunslinger Jabber will just root in place and start rocketing, and it can blow itself up. But yeah, so I guess if you're trying to be optimal in terms of damage, you would be going a Scorcher instead, and your passives here, instead of movement speed times 2, you would have melee damage and the element of your fish or stinger, whichever you want to prioritize more, probably corrosive damage. And then just run corrosive in both slots. If I was being optimal for bossing against bosses, I would switch from a Peregrine to a Bounty Hunter, which I don't have on me. But like, for the speedrun, I'd say this gear is likely perfect. There might be some slight anointment tweaking I could do in some areas, but it's pretty much perfect gear. I guess the GA here could have a second crit part, but that doesn't really affect much except the size of my hollow points from my static charge crits, which are already big enough to one-shot everything in the game. Beefcake Jabber is great. One time I tried to see how much damage I could get out of its attack command. The hollow points I got from it are great. If you build around it, it can do some good stuff. But I go with Beefcake Jabber because it gives me the movement speed while also being more controllable than Gunslinger Jabber. Or Basic Jabber. The thing with Basic Jabber is it throws barrels, which can hurt you. And Gunslinger Jabber can hurt itself and is less controllable. Cat. Let me run to the bathroom real quick before we get another run in. Need to stretch my legs for a moment. Got to Chaos 81. Let's go, Coffee. Good job. Huh, I like that as soon as I got up, I sat down to see my connection shitting out. That's, fun. It's just getting worse. Hopefully this, smooths out a little more. Oh, that delay is significant now. Chance for Ascended so high, it's great. It really is. It's great for farming. Hit 93, other characters like 55, going back to that drop rate's pain. It do be like that sometimes.
I hunt, I die, I hunt again. Feel the bloodlust.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Pocket rats. Accelerating. Strike them. Must have thrown the
Oops. Spam too much. Hasn't happened in a bit.
slaughter to remember.
Meh. Mid.
Nice one.
An Iridian temple? That must be the source of the signal.
I forgot to turn. Alright, connection. Come on. Fucking dog shit ISP.
Structures are thousands of years old, but there is no record of any Iridian ruins on Minos.
It's struggling so hard to stay connected right now, chat, that I'm on like a 40-second delay. Just gonna keep getting worse. Hello from the future.
I missed you, little friend.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that Guardian.
It's one of those days. I'm just staring at my bitrate. It's bouncing a lot. It's currently starting to stabilize around 900, which is an amount to look like shit.
Go, now!
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart, so much as burst open from within.
Medic.
And yes, I realize I've been hyper-fixating on the first couple rooms of this takedown for a while, but this is where my time save is.
Racks at my fleet. Don't hold back. Fly.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Don't know why that jump went sideways, but alright.
These Guardians are different somehow. They attacked this planet. What purpose could they have?
Engines first. It's good for your beak.
More crystals.
That could have been cleaner. Hey, at least my connections decided to do this while I'm not doing anything important like speedrunning. That's good news. That's what we call tempting fate. How you doing? A little frustrated today, TSG. Little bit frustrated. Little bit frustrated. I'm just trying to get some good runs in, and it's not happening.
Come, friend, to me.
1 second. Sorry, I hope things get better. I appreciate that. I hope things are going well on your end. I mean, the first couple runs today went very well. It's just my connection has decided to go to shit since then.
Welcome back, little friend.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that Guardian.
I'm mostly just worried that I'm gonna get on a good run, and then connection's gonna cut out mid-run, and then it's not gonna be verifiable for time trials, because... Cat, get out of my recycling bin, please. It's not gonna be verifiable for time trials, because it won't be one video. I'm just staring at it, attempting to disconnect right now. If you guys could see my bitrate graph, it's something. It's certainly something. Can't complain. That's good. Oh no, there it goes. I'm just waiting for it to hopefully stabilize a little bit. Can you record and stream at the same time? My PC does not handle that well. I start getting stutter if I do that. It's buffering for me sometimes. Yeah, that would be the connection being shit. Nothing I can do on my end. Alright, it's in the green for the moment. I guess I'll attempt the run. Jake, do not jump on my fucking desk.
Into the fray.
What could have
I
happened?
see you tensing up.
The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Whence the hunt sings. War. Pocket rats. Death, do you see me?
Acceptable.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
No. Okay. I had to hit the safety there.
Are thousands of years old.
Just not my day.
No record of any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
Too many to count. Sky's fury.
More crystals. Interesting.
rats. The thrill of the hunt. Distract them. All of you are weak.
So obstacles on a global rotation, like you sit around on the map for a bit, they get less predictable. Yeah, they keep rotating. So, depending on when I start the run, it may or may not be a problem.
Pocket rats. This is my purpose.
Lost a couple seconds there to stupidity. Not the game's mine.
Death welcomes you. The hunt takes all.
Missed the jump.
That's the
Missed the slam. Ugh. I'm playing like garbage now.
pocket rats.
This is why it's best not to play when you're annoyed. Because I am now making bad choices. Like that.
Run, you weakling.
Refrain from the dad joke. You don't have to.
Independence first.
I'm playing like trash. I'm Dex. Hi Dex. How's your day going?
Invincible. Don't run. You'll ruin the pace. Don't die on me.
The only reason that worked out to be a half-decent time is because I played so horribly aggressively and took a lot of risks I should not have. So, not on a fantastic pace, but on an okay one. And you're just dodging all the fish, my guy? Alright. Cool. Now, Murphy's Law dictates I get, Revenants here, because this run is okay, so it has to die. If I get Revenants here, I'm just gonna end the stream. I didn't, yay. Still annoyingly off pace. It was almost disastrous. Yeah, about 20 seconds behind again. Also, do I have the bug where my pet's completely gone? Oh no, he's here. Okay, cool.
Glorious quarry, weak. All of you are weak.
Go on, stupid weather making me have to get cozy. I had a demo this morning at work. It's stressful, good all things considered. Hey, glad things are good on your end, at least. Not so glad about the stress, but glad things are overall in an agreeable state. Yeah, this is so shit of a run. Annoyed. I guess we'll see how I'm doing on that first jump pad after the third crystal. And I can get a Scourge running.
Do you see me? Thrill of the hunt. Fear not, time may yet bring a paradise of heaven. Your kind will learn to thrive within their.
Why did two of those live?
Target rack. Distract them.
Yeah, that one. Horribly. I left a straggler. Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds behind where I'd need to be for this run to be competitive going into the boss. Unfortunate. Yeah, exactly 10 seconds. Like, you're able to get a Surge run in decent time commit to get to him, 2 birds. Yeah. The thing is, with the strat I use for Scourge in the full run, it's not legal for Scourge, but it is legal for the full run, so I need to change strats for a Scourge thing. Because I hit an attack before a cutscene. And for Scourge itself, that attack is happening before the timer starts for just Scourge. So I changed strats for that. I feel like I do this. So this is not Time Trials legal Scourge right now. I'm just dicking around. Taking a second to practice while I can. Yeah, good thing this is only practice, because those 2 enemies decided to fuck me. Yeah, this would have been awful anyway. One of those days. I can try out this rocket jump at least. I don't think that's faster anymore because I don't have EMP5 bonus there. So unless I kill some beasts on the drop down, that's just not faster. Clearly I need the practice. We got this spawn anyway. Haven't had a run yet with the ideal spawns for Teleport 2. So I'm gonna consider that a silver lining. Because I at least haven't choked any of those runs yet. How'd you survive that? Guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get another run in, if my connection cooperates. Let's see if we can manage that. What do we get from this guy? And Globetrotter, at least. That's good. Headcase is such an underrated armor. Leave No Trace Fast and Furious is a fantastic skill combo. This shit's too unstable. Alright, try another one again. Ugh. I just hope it doesn't cut out. And unfortunately, I do have the best ISP available in my area. Like, my ISP offers fiber, just not to my area.
Need of you, beast.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that Guardian.
So there's not even anything I can do.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Amiga, there's blood everywhere. Attack!
Oh no, the spawns are getting cursed again. Game restart time? Yeah. Yeah.
The bloodshed. The chaos! Distract them! Swarm!
Ugh. And allergies too, on top of it. You shed too much. Yeah, you. I got fiber, but I'm in the woods, and it's like fiber light. Not the best, not the worst, understandable. Hey, Steam, you want to be not a shit platform for a few minutes and let me restart my fucking game? Wow, it only took Steam a full minute to register that my game had been closed. I'm imagining Dex sitting on a tree stump, typing on a leaf keyboard, looking at a monitor built into a rock. Beautiful. Fiber light like my diet. Wonderful. My connection was almost stable for a minute. Almost. Steam, you're a garbage fucking service and I hate you. I know why. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Steam's not allowed to work on Tuesdays. Even outside of maintenance. Cat. It's Tuesday, my dudes. And I got back in game. That's good. That's good. It's good. RNG manipulation.